Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome to the very first episode of Behind the Scenes. Hey everyone, how's it going? And again, welcome back to the very first episode of Behind the Scenes. This is kind of like a impromptu type of video series that I think I'm just going to do because, well, I kind of want to do it. And if you're like me and you just want to see some behind the scenes stuff of some of the YouTubers, this is kind of what that's about, and a little bit of just not necessarily like a vlog. It's going to be all about the stuff I'm working on. It's not going to be about my daily life or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to bore you to death. But I thought it'd be interesting just to kind of share with you guys every once in a while, some of the stuff I'm working on and kind of why it takes me forever and a day to actually put out some content. It's a long process. There is sometimes more than one individual involved, so sometimes things just get bogged down. But I figured, you know what, since I'm not really working on anything at the very moment, why don't I just go ahead and show you guys some of the things that I am working on. Alright, well, we're back here and, well, we actually didn't really leave. So, the other day I decided that, you know what, I'm going to start, doing little bits and pieces of the content that I make, instead of trying to just record everything in one day, which I normally tend to do. So I started on a whiteboard. I was like, all right, so today this is what I'm going to do here, and then tomorrow, and then this week, just kind of jot down everything I was going to do, and then some of the other topics I was going to cover. So all that sounds really good, really professional. But anyone who has kids know that sometimes they just like to play with your stuff. And well, this is what happened. My son saw all the professional stuff, all the diagrams, everything I had written out, all the projects, and he was like, you know what, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. So with that, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and wing this and just see what happens. So for today, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about the upcoming video I'm working on. I'm going to show you the restringing of my Legator, the Ghost, because I said in one of the videos it's one of the easiest guitars I've ever had to restring, which is true to a T. So I'm going to show you that, and then I got some other stuff I'm just going to go ahead and go through because I can't remember everything off the top of my head. Had it written down, it's gone. So here we go. All right, everyone, so here we are at my desk. This is the top-down view, and I'm just going to show you just how easy it is to actually restring this Ghost. Now it's going to be a little awkward because I gotta kind of reach around the camera, and we are going to be using the Bog Street new strings that they just came out. These are the electric guitar strings. These ones are the bright 6 to 10 to 46. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is just kind of loosen up a little bit of the tension over here on the bridge. So I'm going to bring that up and show you. So just kind of loosen up some of the tension that you have down here. I don't go all the way, I just go just a little bit in order to kind of get the string nut being able to fit through there. All right, once that's done, what I like to do is just come over here to where the headstock would be. Take your little Allen wrench key, and in some videos they show you have to loosen them up just a little bit. Personally, me, I find it a lot easier just to go on ahead and take them completely out. So again, I'm just going to do this for one string or two. So what you could do is you could cut the strings, or once you get that nut out, it literally just comes right out. And then once you get down to the saddle part, once you loosen it up some and you relieve that tension, the string just comes right on. And that's what I'm going to do for the rest of them. So let me just go ahead and get the rest of these strings out. Alright, well, this has been fun. I thought I hit record and I did not. So backtracking a little bit, Bog Street picks, they're making strings now. I just opened them for the first time. It was a grand, awesome opening, and my camera caught none of it. Comes with this awesome, cool new sticker that they got. Great job, guys. I really am proud of y'all. Y'all are doing some awesome stuff. Again, one of my favorite companies. So, like I said before, once you get the strings out, what you're going to want to do, once you find the ball of the string, focus on the ball. There we go. You're going to want to put a little bit of a bend into it. And that's just going to help you once you put it into the saddle and trace it through all the way to the headstock. Okay, so once it's in the saddle, just going to take it, Run it all the way through. Alright, so now we got the nut going in to hold it down. Okay. So I'm just going to zoom in so you guys can really see this. Everyone, and welcome back to day 3 of episode 1. I have had so many complications trying to make what should be a very simple video. What I'm going to show you guys pretty soon is just some of the footage from yesterday, and the reason why I'm going to do that is because there were some things in there that was pretty awesome that I caught on camera. But unfortunately, audio is still an issue. I think for this setup, I am going to need that cloud lifter. But anyways, let's get into some of the footage from yesterday. Okay, so right here, I'm talking about the new Bog Street strings I just put on and how different they are. They're really, really nice. They're nice and bright, as the name implies. But what's interesting was that I actually played on them for about an hour and a half and had very, very minor tuning that I had to adjust. Most of the time, the strings, the tensions, and once you put them on there, you gotta kind of like mess with them. But those, they just seem to stay in tune very well, which was actually pretty cool. Okay, so the next thing that I want to show you guys is this awesome dude named Waffle Dragon 34. I like to go on Twitch and watch musicians play, and this dude is just straight up killing it. He's an awesome musician. I will put the link for his Twitch page down below. Alright, so this is Waffle Dragon 34. Check this dude out. Again, he's just awesome. Here we go. I mean, he's just making this look straight up just so easy. And nah, man, way above my skill level. But he's an awesome dude. I always have fun just coming, just hanging out on his Twitch streams. He's just an awesome dude. So again, you gotta check out this man, Waffle Dragon 34. Link down in the description below. Alright, so what I have for you guys next is a brief little clip. It's still kind of the rough draft. I've done a little bit of EQing on it. But it's a demo that I'm going to be doing for an upcoming video for the Neural DSP, the Fort and Cali Suite. Alright, so I got Reaper up. Again, don't judge me. This is still very, very early writing. I kind of have an idea of where I want to go with it, but here it is. You guys are the first to hear this, so... Alright, so again, that end part, I'm not too sure about it. That's why it's kind of a little bit all over the place. I didn't really try to match the timing up perfectly on that one. I was just like, okay, let me try and get a feel for it. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about that. If you do not know about this band called Immortal Guardian, they just released this. This was yesterday now. It is their new album, and it's dealing with everything about the pandemic, and I've been listening to it, and yeah, this album is just rock solid. I think right now, at the time of it, hold on, let me show you. This is me fiddling around with the package first. You know, gotta eat your spinach, kids, in order to rip open packages. But yeah, it was just such an awesome thing to get on today, or well, now yesterday. So Immortal Guardians came out with their new album, and I've been listening to it, and it's just amazing. These songs on this album are dealing with everything that's going on in the world right now, and I think my favorite song right now of it is Phobia. Just with the lyrical content and just how the music is written, I really do dig it. With that all in hand, I think that is going to wrap up the first episode of Behind the Scenes. It took me 3 days to make a video that I thought was going to take me maybe 2 hours. So this is some of the stuff that, you know, being a startup YouTube page that we get to, you know, have fun with, and just you get to see all the quirks and all the, you know, mishaps that happen. But again, I can't thank you all so much for just coming by and watching this video all the way through. All I'm asking is you give it a thumbs up, you share this video with at least 3 of your friends, copy the link, send it to them. I mean, that to me is just, it means so much to me that people are sharing these videos. And we are on the road. We are so close to hitting 500 subscribers. So please help me out, help the channel out, share it, tell your friends about it. And I will see you all again in the next video.